going to talk right about the Final Four.
Yes.
Big day.
Huge
day. Huge weekend. The national championship game is tonight in Indianapolis.
Yes.
Of course, we have Duke versus Wisconsin, #1 versus #1. Yep. But the big story, not Duke, Michigan State, which we will talk about, but we have to first talk about Kentucky and Wisconsin.
Hell of a game, right?
Hell of a game. Great game. Look at Wisconsin. Look at them celebrating.
Ooh, they are happy.
You always feel bad for the kids. These guys are young. They're all crying and everything. You feel bad.
Very emotional. That's what makes college sports so great, though, isn't it? Yeah, but just a lot of emotion, a lot of heart. But, like, this was a hell of a game. Classic game.
Close game. Close game. Kentucky had the lead, 4-point lead, 6 minutes left. Had the lead. I thought they were probably going to pull it out and win. I mean, they're the top dogs. They don't seem like they're ever afraid to lose. They never panic.
Yeah,
they've been down before.
Notre Dame game was a perfect example of that. Absolutely
They
not.
didn't panic this time, but I think they got outplayed. So I mean, the question is, did Kentucky lose or did Wisconsin win?
Yeah,
was Kentucky outplayed or did Kentucky defeat themselves?
That's a good question, but I think maybe it's a little bit of both, but I'm leaning heavily towards Wisconsin won that game. Because we talked about this. This was going to be a battle. I mean, Wisconsin lost last season in the Final Four, last-second shot. They're back a year wiser. They're a little stronger, more mature. We knew that they were going to be hungry, a little chip on their shoulder. They were going to bring it. Notre Dame came this close to beating Kentucky. We knew that Wisconsin. We talk a lot about you're high on Decker, Kaminsky. These guys they're huge, they're physical. We knew that they would match up well against Kentucky. This was not going to be an easy win for them. So Wisconsin earned this victory.
I love Wisconsin's big man. I've been saying this. Sam Decker is probably my favorite player. Looking at Mike Dunleavy for Chicago Bulls, I believe almost if he led them in scoring, he's a great player. I think Decker could be that guy. 6'9", same height. Mobile, can move, kind of that swingman at 3 position that LeBron. Well, LeBron sometimes plays 2 guard, but he's not that powerful. But he could be a good shooter, a good all-around player. Probably going to be a good journeyman in the NBA. Probably play a lot of years if he stays healthy. Seems like that kind of player. I think Kaminsky could be the next Dirk.
Yeah.
I think he's that good. He's still young.
Yeah.
Dirk, took some time to grow. Dirk, I mean, is obviously one of the better big men of all time, but I think he could move into that.
Well, Kaminsky, I believe, is a senior. So he's had years to kind of progress. He didn't make that jump like after. He wasn't one and done. So this will be good for him. If anything, I could see him transitioning well into the NBA.
We are getting low on that clock, so let's talk about, before we go, let's talk about tonight's game. National championship game, Indianapolis.
Yes.
Who's winning? You have Duke or Wisconsin. It's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be a good game.
I'm going to stick to Duke. Originally, I went Kentucky-Duke championship game. Kentucky's not in it, so I'm going to stick with Duke ACC.
I'm a Duke fan, but I'm scared. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit scared because my Dukies, they're playing well right now. I think Coach K is coaching these they start 3 freshmen. 3 freshmen. Jahil Okafor, maybe the best big man in the land. We'll see. He's going up against Kaminsky tonight. We will see who is the best big man in the land. I'm rooting for Duke, but I'm scared of Wisconsin.